We are back and we are streaming live on Facebook. It is Media Kidz on Facebook, NET2 TV on YouTube. You can also have Media Kidz on YouTube. My name is Kofi Asante-Mensah. Time to have a little bit interaction with the judges. Judge number one, Dog.
Well, I'm excited today, and a part of me is also unhappy because I don't want to see anyone go home. But that is the real McCoy of a reality show. And I always explain to people that about 16 teams engage in the Ghana Premier League. However, only one team will carry the cup. The rest of the 15 will be in position, however, they choose only one. So we will have only one winner at the grand finale. But that is not our focus. Our focus is, this show is designed to develop the children in all these different categories that we are taking them through. That in the future, they will be able to have their own entrepreneurship practice in these sectors. And that's why we bring them together to develop them cognitively to ensure that they have the acumen in the multimedia space. We are excited today. We are sure that when they mount the platform, they will give us a shock. And I'm sure that I will not be missing my words. I'll be using super duper wow a lot today.
Give it up for Dog one more time. Her name sounds very, very interesting, and I always mention it and feel like I'm drinking something like juice or, Jovita. Madam Jovita, welcome.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone, and you're welcome to Media Kidz reality show. I mean, we're all looking so amazing and so beautiful. Thank you for coming. I'm also very, very excited because today is going to be very entertaining, and not just entertaining, very, very educative. So get a drink, get some water, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Wow.
Momo munsemane. Some medical catch almost all better to and the some movable bium. Momo mano, she deserves it. Calling our first contestants for today is. Are you ready? Start clapping for her. Eswaba.
Good afternoon, viewers, and a warm welcome to this week's edition of your popular family life education show, Faces of the Future, here on Media Kidz TV. I am your host, Inshaba Batuma Ansa. Let's take a short break to acknowledge our wonderful sponsors. Adrensa Publication. Thank you for sponsoring this program. A child is a combination of nature and nurture. How then do we provide the guidance, love, and discipline to have emotionally, mentally, and physically well-adjusted adults in future? This week, we delve into the thorny issues of parenting, how we can empower children to thrive in this 21st century. Our guest is Mrs. Anafi. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you.
There is a world of difference between parenting now and before. Kids can operate very advanced smartphones, iPads, and various digital animation apps. My first question is, how do you make up for your inability to be available enough to your kids?
Okay. This home is the first school of socialization, right? So it's my desire to always be there for them, show up in schools, take them around, travel for them to explore, because today you can't train your child to be a global champion, but like a local champion, but must be trained globally to be able to compete with billions out there.
Thank you for the answer. Now, my second question. How do you monitor their use of gadgets, since it is a major way they are influenced negatively?
All right. So I have a phone for research. And then on the phone, there's no WhatsApp, no TikTok. It is only YouTube. Yeah, so if whatever you want to research, I have to look at it, and then you do that. But I'm also with you as you do the research.
Thank you for the answer. Indeed, you are really endowed with knowledge.
Thank you.
Just a few decades ago, it was common for only one parent to work while others stayed at home, caring for their children. Today, it has become necessary for both to work, making it a bit challenging, but creating this equilibrium whilst teaching self-esteem and self-control will ensure our children get a head start in life. House, let's give a round of applause for Mrs. Anna. This is our show for the week. Thanks for watching. My name is Inshawa Batuma Ansa. As usual, you can call me Star Girl. See you next week.
Inshraba, this is amazing. In my interaction with the host, I said today I will not miss my tagline, super duper wow. But you have compelled me to change it. You are supreme super, supreme duper, and wow. You've done well. What a content. Next time, let us hear your sponsor who brought you this far, okay?
Okay.
Well done. Thank you. She did? Okay.
Thank you, too.
Today's eviction. Keep Inshiraba here by voting star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK13. Next, we have Mami Efwa.
Good evening, studio audience. Good evening, viewers at home. Welcome to Children's Corner on Media Kidz TV, sponsored by Doxa Open University. I am your host, Mami Efwa Inshamisin Afan, and tonight on the show, we are discussing how children can become effective leaders. Joining me in the studio is our special guest, Dr. Kuku Baini, an advocate for child development and leadership. Dr. Baini, it's such a pleasure to have you on my show.
Thank you. What a pleasure. I'm so happy to be here.
Now let's dive right in. In your experience, what are the key skills or qualities children need to develop to become effective leaders?
Great. So, talking straight to the point, children has to gain what we call attention. To be a good leader, you have to be able to pay attention when clear communication is being delivered.
That's incredible. And that leads me straight to my next question on building confidence. How can parents and educators help children to grow in confidence?
Great, by involving them in activities of leadership roles. So you build a group, a small group, and then you give that child a task to lead that group. Maybe choose the red color and share it to the children. That's a leadership role. When you do that, children begins to build confidence.
Dr. Baini. That great insight, Dr. Baini.
Thank you.
Another important trait I also hear a lot about is empathy. How does empathy factor into leadership for children?
Basically, it depends on what is on the table. So what is the situation that is happening will demand empathy or sympathy.
Wonderful insight. All the points you have mentioned are truly the foundations of effective leadership in children. Unfortunately, this is where time will permit us. What will be your final words?
My final words are children are born to be leaders, all right? And every child has a leadership ability in them. We have different leadership sectors. So the parents should do well to identify that and then help them develop that skill.
Dr. Kukubaini, thank you so much for sharing this valuable insight with us.
Thank you.
Wow, Mami Efua. That was a good one. How are you, Mami Efua?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling comfortable.
Wow. Okay. I like the fact that you were relaxed and you had a broad smile on your face. Interesting questions. What I didn't like was that before he could finish answering his question, you just hopped on to ask another question. I think you should work on that. Thank you very much.
Today be today. Vote for Mami Efua by dialing *920 *242 #1#. Her short code is MK2. Today's eviction. Our next contestant, Adia.
It's that time of the year again, where political parties battle each other for power. Power they need to move this nation from one destination to the other. I am Adira Madaxon, your host. And this is Hot Issues, coming to you live from Media Kidz TV. Today, we are discussing the role media play in election, and our guest is Mr. Nanaya Obuedu. We are going for a commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back from that commercial break. Mr. Nanaya Obuedu, welcome to Hot Issues.
Thanks so much. I can imagine it's really hot right here.
Please tell us the exact role media plays in election.
All right, thanks so much. And you're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, the role of the media in electoral process can never be overemphasized. It's very important, all right? We say the media is the fourth estate of the realm. And the role that the media plays, the media serves as a watchdog, all right? The media serves as a vehicle where information is provided. And you know that during elections, there's a lot of misinformation. And for that matter, the media has a role to put out there authentic, verified information. And that's exactly what we all crave and urge the media to do. And also being very vigilant, like a vigilante, looking out for the fact that fairness, all right. And over the years, we can say that the Ghanaian media landscape has grown, and for that matter, it has helped us to be able to have some level of peaceful elections, but we can do better at media.
Thank you for joining us on Hot Issues. That is all for today. See you guys same time next week. Have a good afternoon. Pasemba Premidi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Adia, you allowed the guest to take all your time. You asked only one question. You see, we the guests, we like talking. Adia, can you stand up? Let me talk to you. You look beautiful. And at this age, with this kind of confidence and with this kind of knowledge, I'm mesmerized, if there is a word like that. All right? So this is what you have to learn to do. When you're a TV show host, the show is for you. You can come in politely, nicely, and talk to your guest. When you think your guest is taking your time, you say, "Excuse me, Mr. Buedu." Then you ask another question, okay? So learn that tip, okay? Thank you very much. Well done.
Adia short code is MK1 *920 *2421 #. Kindly vote for Adia. Today's eviction. Calling Adom.
Good afternoon, child viewers all around the world. I'm your host for today and every day, and it's your favorite girl, Adam from Presec Star Basic School. Our sponsors are Mary Daisy Fashion School, House of Mickey Fashion, Mr. Candy Ghana, Liz Juices and Bite. Today, the topic on our table is the role of media in elections, and we are very fortunate to have with us a very humble, intelligent, elegant, and confident resource person named Mr. Nanaya Kwachibedu. You're welcome, Mr. Nanaya.
Pleasure. The pleasure is mine.
Yeah, you're looking handsome. What's your secret?
I was told that I was coming to meet you, so I had to look good so that I can answer your questions.
Okay. Firstly, what is the role of media during elections?
The role of media, it's a lot. The media is very important to elections. So one of the roles is that it has to make sure it puts out credible information, all right? Again, the media has to make sure that it mirrors or it projects what the people, because the media is there for the voiceless.
Pardon me, sir.
Yes.
Furthermore, what do you understand by elections?
Elections is a process by which we get to determine who becomes the leader of the nation for a period of time.
Okay. Lastly, how can media be independent to help them conduct their work without any interference?
All right, media independence, I think that one, it is a requirement for media to be independent.
Okay.
Okay, so they shouldn't belittle that role that they be given, that mandate, that they have the power to check to become a watchdog for politicians.
Okay. What he's saying is that you have to post positive things on the media. Viewers and listeners, this is where I draw the curtain. See you next week, same day, same time. Bye.
Wow. Hi, Adam. How are you?
Please, I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely outfit.
Thank you.
I loved your confidence level. It was very, very interactive. Super. You were amazing.
Thank you.
To vote for her, you just need to pick up your phone and dial star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK6. Calling Zoe.
Good evening, cherished viewers. I am your favorite host, and I welcome you to the live talk show on Media Kids TV. We have few months to election, so today we are talking about the role of media in this election. Our lovely sponsors are Dr. Open University, Mr. Gandhi Ghana, and House of Mickey Fashion. With me is Mr. Nanaya Abuedu. He is here to give us a clear understanding of our topic today. Sir, please, I highly welcome.
Thanks so much. You're looking lovely as well.
Thank you.
Great.
My first question for you. Can you please educate us on the role of media in this election?
Okay. What I'll say is that the media should know the role that they play, very critical. There's been times in other parts of the continent because of things that was said in the media, it's became serious albatross. Countries like Rwanda and the rest, it's just because of the media and statements made by media personnel. So we should know that as a media, we always have to say the right things.
Oh wow, that's very nice.
Yes.
My second question for you. What is your advice to the general public on how to control the spread of false news,
Great.
especially on social media during the election period?
You know, we are at a crossroad as a people. And for that matter, the information we put out is very critical. It is not only the duty of the media to be able to inform us, we also have a responsibility as a people to make sure that we verify, we cross-check information before we say it. It shouldn't be all about sensationalism because somebody has put it out there. Then we begin to put it out. It becomes falsehood. And that can tarnish our image and worry the elections and our reputation.
Thank you very much.
Great.
We have come to the end of this program. Stay tuned next week, same time, and be a good citizen. I am your favorite host, Zoe. See you. Thank you.
Wow. Zoe, you know what I like about the way you did this job? Is the attitude and the vibe that you connect with your questions. You were so serious. However, I cannot say you were nervous. It fitted the purpose. You understand? It's like election is not a joke. So, Mr. Nana Kwachibwedu, how do you interpret? Yeah, no, I did like that. Though sometimes it's good to be friendly. No, you smashed it. Thank you. Well done.
Zoe said, be a good citizen. Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK40. Next TV show host, we have our very own policeman, Zuriel.
My name is Zura from Primos Hybrid School, and you are welcome to Zura's Diary on Primos TV. This show is sponsored by Doxa OP University, Adrensa Publications, and Mr. Kandi Ghana. We'll be right back after the show commercial break. Welcome back from that fantastic break. On this episode, we're exploring the relevance of mainstream media and social media in our lives. Today, we have with us a special guest, and his name is Mr. Nanaya Kwachi Bredu. A round of applause for Mr. Kwachi.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much.
Sir,
yes.
Our topic for today is the relevance of mainstream media and social media in our lives.
All right.
Mainstream media is the act of... Mainstream media refers to the well-known, widely available, and influential sources of information, entertainment, and news. This includes print media, and that is newspapers and magazines, and broadcast media, which is TV and radio.
Definitely.
Examples of mainstream media are the Daily Graphic, NET2 TV, and Oman FM.
Okay.
Social media refers to websites and apps that allows the users to create, share, and interact with content, information, and other users in real time.
Great.
Examples of social media are Facebook, WhatsApp, and TikTok.
Great.
So, sir, what is the relevance of mainstream media and social media in our lives?
You know what? My little research told me you're a policeman. And I have to admit, you've done all my work. But, mainstream media has always been with us until the advent of social media. And they are both very important because they serve different purposes, all right? Whereby mainstream media is able to, reach out to a very large audience. But that interpersonal relationship, you don't get it, all right? But for social media, you can just enter into somebody's DM and post specifically what message, what campaign message, or whatever information you want to put out, all right? So I think they're complementary. They're complementary.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So remember, mainstream media and social media are not just exclusive. They complement each other.
Okay. Your time is up. I have a secret timekeeper, and no one in this room knows where he is. Only those who are inquisitive. But your time is up. You gave good, relevant content on the definition of mainstream media and social media. What you did not do well is interact with your guest. So basically, when you bring a guest on the show, you want the viewers to be able to say, oh, that's a good guest. He's well knowledgeable. Am I making sense to you? So you throw questions to him from the very onset. Do you get my point? That's the skill you need to do. So keep your descriptions or introductions very concise and then quickly go into interacting with questions. Okay? Well done. Thank you.
Zuru's short code is MK21. His judge said, I now understand why you are called a policeman. Our next TV show host, we have akufo-addo.
Hello, cherished viewers. My name is Akufo-addo, and this is Media Kidz reality show, live on NET2 television. I want to acknowledge my sponsors, Dr. Open University, House of Mickey Fashion, and Adrinsa Publication. Let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Media Kidz reality show, live on NET2 television. Today, we are diving into a deeper, serious, challenging, but educative topic, effect of screen time on children's brain, which is affecting about 85% of children in the global world. I have here with me Mrs. Anefi, who is a counselor. You are welcome, Mrs. Anefi.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
To set the ball rolling, can you please educate us on what the screen is all about and the negative print it leaves on our children's brain?
Okay. So when we talk about screen, we are talking about tablets, phones, and all that.
Okay.
We are made to be active, but we are not saying the screen is bad, but too much of it makes you inactive. Yeah.
Okay. So I believe we all are victims of what is happening today on our children's life.
Yes.
Okay. I, Akufo-addo, has learned something. What about you? Thank you, viewers, for watching. Bye-bye.
Akufo-addo. What an interesting name.
Thank you.
That was amazing. I liked your hand gestures, your posture, and also you gave her eye contact. And that was so wonderful. Thank you very much.
Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK22. Calling Nanda.
You're all welcome to another beautiful Sunday with me, your host, Nanda from St. Peter's Mission School, on The Nanda Show. Today, we are going to be talking about empowering children to thrive, 21st century parenting skills. And with me on this discussion is Madam Anefi, who is a curriculum director for the Floorball School. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you.
You are looking thrilling.
Thank you.
So, Madam, how can parents help empower their children?
They can help empower their children by being there for them, because today's parents are always busy. And when you're always with them, you can interact and then even travel with them and do so many things with them.
Okay, thank you. So are there negatives and positives to it?
Yes.
Okay.
When you are not around, what happens to your child? Yes, so they end up doing things that they are not supposed to because they need monitoring. And then the positive part is they are able to do a lot because you are always there to monitor what they are doing.
Okay. So what are your final words for parents out there?
I would say parents, be there for your kids.
Parents, I hope you've taken one or two from this discussion. Thank you for coming onto our show and enlightening our minds. Once again, it's me, Nanda from St. Peter's Mission School, on The Nanda Show, and we are proudly sponsored by Dr. Open University. Same time next week. Bye-bye.
Yes, Nanda. I like your posture.
Thank you.
I am praying that our click flash lady, that's the photographer, will have a kind of a shot of this posture for me. It shows an adult in a child and a child in an adult. So we will caption that posture adult, child, child, adult. You understand? I like your interactions, and I like the way you confidently ask some few questions. You know, we don't need a lot to learn. Just a word can change our lives. Thank you very much. Grateful.
Thank you too.
The Nanda Show, *920 *2421 hash. Kindly vote for her, and her short code is MK5. Calling Parental.
Welcome to the School of Thought show on Media Kidz NET2 TV, and I am Parental from Joseph International School, and I am your host. This is the only show which equips our viewers with in-depth knowledge on leadership skills. I have a renowned gentleman with me here to enlighten us on the topic, how children can become effective leaders. Viewers, welcome with me, Dr. Kuku Baini. Doc, please, you are welcome to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Viewers, this show is proudly brought to you by Mr. Kandi Ghana, Doxa Open University, and Piva Beverages. Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Back to our topic for today, how children can become effective leaders. Doc, please, what specific qualities do you believe are essential for our children to develop in order to become effective leaders?
Well, you know what? I'm surprised. And I'm lost of words because you're too good. You're a leader. The qualities that we need is to involve children in exemplary leadership. So we get them to do things. We get them to do creative things. We get them also to get them involved in different tasks. These are good qualities. We also have to get them to make decisions whilst we are there. That you put things there and say, which one should we choose? Give them those leadership roles. Yeah.
Please, how can parents and educators create an environment that fosters leadership skills in children?
Yes, by creating a good educative environment, and also create some problem-challenging situations, small ones, and then put the children to that task to try and resolve those issues.
Thank you, Dr. Kukubaini. You have really enlightened I and my viewers on how children can become effective leaders.
Thank you.
Viewers, thank you for being with us throughout this program. God bless you all. See you same time next week.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're looking very beautiful. I love your dress. Will you give it to me? Yes. Thank you. Your introduction was on point. You gave eye contact, your questions, choice of words, and you were so eloquent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if Parental is your girl, please help her stay in the competition because today is eviction day and we are doing away with those who are not voting and who are not performing in this very competition. This is Media Kidz reality show. Her code is MK4 *920 *2421 hash. Next, TV show host, Michelle.
Hello everyone, it's another episode of Media Kidz reality show. We are live on NET2 TV. I am your host Michelle White-Bonzi. Today, we are stressing on a captivating topic known as the effects of screen time on children's brain. Before that, let's acknowledge our sponsors, Mr. Candy Ghana and Beauty Tribe. Most children spend most of their time with their electronic devices such as smartphones, computers, desktops, and many more. With that being said, I'm not going to run this show alone. I have here with me Mrs. Anefi, who will enlighten us on the topic, effects of screen time on children's brain. Welcome, Auntie.
Thank you.
You look marvelous.
Thank you.
What are the possible risks associated with intense screen time on children?
Yeah, intense screen time on children has so many negative effects, but positively is good. But the problem is when you exceed your screen time viewing. So an example is it may affect you cognitively because you're always on the screen and then you spend less time reading. You get it?
Yes. How does screen time affect children's attention, span, and focus?
All right. Now, because humanly, if we should sit down to interact, we won't take so many hours to do that. But the screen stimulates you, so you may think that, oh, it's fine, you spend so many hours. So when it's not there, you find it very difficult to focus.
Thank you for being here today, Mrs. Anefi. Viewers, we have learned about the effects of screen time and children's brain, and I pray we will all take a clue from today's discussion. And this show was proudly sponsored by Mr. Kani Ghana and Beauty Tribe. I am your host, Michelle White-Bonzi from Beastie Montessori School. Until then, see you next time. Bye.
You know, at a point I was lost. So I was asking my co-judge, is it my turn? Because I was so engraved in what you were doing. At this age, hosting a show like this, man, that's incredible. You know, I'm proud of you. Very well done. Keep it up.
Those are the kind words from Dr. Baini. I'm proud of you and keep it up. Michelle's code is MK27. Next TV show host, David.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, David Sadi from Beastie Montessori School, and we are live on Media Kidz reality show. Today, I am here to discuss a special topic, so fasten your seatbelts and prepare for a ride of your lifetime. The topic for today is how screen time affects the brains of children. When we talk about screen time, it's the amount of time we spend interacting with digital devices such as computers, tablets, phones, and many others. It has many effects. We have a distinguished guest who will educate us on this topic. She is in the person of Mrs. Anafi. Please give a hand for her. Welcome, Mrs. Anafi. It's a great privilege to have you here.
Thank you.
So, does screen time affect the memory of children and how?
Yes, screen time affects us because we're made to be active. But using the screen doesn't keep you active because you are still, it keeps you still, just watching it. So doing that for a very long time, it affects your ability to think creatively. So that is why it's advised that at your age, at least 1 hour is okay.
Thank you. What is the average amount of screen time a child should have?
From 0 to 2 years, it's no screen time. And then from 2 years to 3, the least is an hour. Because a child, you have to be active, play, think, engage your environment.
I hope you have all learned something today, because I have learned that the amount of screen time a child should have should be 0 to 2 years. And thank you all for watching Media Kidz reality show. Once again, I'm your host, David Sadi from BC Montessori School. And this show was proudly sponsored by Natford University and Mr. Kandi Ghana. See you all next time.
David, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Okay, so the brief introduction gave us some information to the questions you asked, which is a plus. We were able to ask some few questions, and our beautiful lady was able to answer, and then we all loved it. Thank you very much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if David is your favorite, go ahead and vote for David. His code is MK48 *920 *2421 #MK48. Keep David in the competition, because today's eviction. Next TV show host is Ohima.
The earliest years are the most important for learning. Good afternoon, my lovely viewers. My name is Ohime Enimdaku from BC Montessori School, and we are live on Media Kidz reality show. This show is proudly sponsored by Beauty Tribe. Today, I want to talk about the effective learning methods for children. Effective learning for children requires a personalized approach. Tailoring instruction to individual learning styles, interests, and abilities fosters engagement and growth. These global methods are visual, verbal, and sensory learning. I have a special guest here who will continue this for us. Without wasting my time, let's welcome Dr. Kukubaini. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You look very charming.
Hey. Wow. Thank you.
I want to ask you some few questions. Can I move on?
Please go ahead.
Okay. What teaching methods and strategies can educators employ to cater to different learning styles and abilities in a classroom setting?
Right. So quickly, we have to understand the learning method called nometics, okay? Which basically you can use cards, you can use signs, you can use symbols, and then chain them together. Different people learn with different methods.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. What role does technology play in enhancing effective learning for children?
It plays a very important role. Well, today we have virtual learning, we have online learning, we have distant learning, and these are all credits to technology. So it plays a very important role.
Okay. Thanks for joining us today, Dr. Kukubaini.
Thank you.
Remember, every child learns differently. This show was brought to you by Mr. Kandi Ghana and Beauty Tribe. I'm your host, Ohime Enimdaku. Remember, the smallest footprints leave the deepest impressions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ohima, good job. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Your intro was quite different, which was a plus. Your tone was also good. And then I like the way you ended the interview. Keep it up. Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, vote for Ohima by voting MK45, MK45, MK45 star 920 star 2421 hash, and the code is MK45. Keep her in the competition. Our next TV show host is Brimpoma.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's show, Media Matters. I'm your host, Brimpoma Asedwa Asuma from Bisi Mondroy School. We are sponsored by Beauty Tribe and Mr. Candy Ghana. Our topic for discussion today is the role of media in elections. The media plays a key role in electoral processes as candidates and political parties depend on it for media access. Democracy requires that the media be considered as universal vehicles of information. Today, we have a special guest with deep knowledge on matters relating to this. Let's welcome Mr. Nanaya Akufo-addo.
I'm excited to be on your show.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Nanaya Akufo-addo.
Hi.
How does the media shape our elections?
All right. Simply put, the media is super integral to the success of every elections.
That's alarming. How do you ensure balanced reporting?
Okay, so balanced reportage, it should be the media editorial policy. It should be a call to every media station to be balanced and not give undue advantage to any political party.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaya Akufo-addo. Viewers, today's discussion has been educative enough. The media must draw the line between balanced and biased reporting. To prevent the genocide that happened in Rwanda, we must be impartial in reporting election news. I'm Brimpoma Asedwa Asuma from Bisi Mondroy School, and our guest for today's show was Mr. Nanaya Akufo-addo. We are live on Media Kidz on all social media platforms. Stay safe.
Brimpoma is the name, right?
Yes.
It was fantastic. Lessons to learn. I always say, if you read and do out of memory, it's very, very natural. There are certain things you don't have to read it. Okay? So, for example, if you invite a guest onto a show, it's pre-assumed that you know the guest. All right? If you don't know the person, you will not invite them. So I don't have to read the name of the guest. Am I making sense to you?
Yes.
And so when I'm exchanging gratitudes with the guest, I can't be reading that. All right? If you have principal points and good information to share, you can read that. So good hosting skills is an interactivity of coming out of memory with some stuff and also reading off paper. I hope you got that.
Yes.
In all, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
If Brimpoma is your girl and you want her to stay in the competition, please go ahead and vote for her. Her code is MK41. MK41. Our next TV show host, Ivan.
ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished judges. Welcome to Learn and Grow. I'm your host, Ivan Asari from Biston Montessori School. Today, we're exploring the most effective learning methods for children. Joining me is an expert educator who will share his or her insights on this important topic. By the way, this show was sponsored by Doxa Open University and Mr. Kandi Ghana. Research shows that 65% of children are visual learners. Let's see how images and videos can enhance learners. For us to have a deeper insight to this wonderful topic, let's welcome Dr. Kukubaini. You are welcome.
Thank you.
We want to explore the effective learning methods for children. So how does images and videos enhance learning?
Oh, they really do. Because when you visualize something, it helps you to memorize it. So good videos, good tutorial videos really help. It's not everyone that likes a lot of long reads, so they really...
Okay, so how does educational apps and online resources help us in learning?
Can you come again? I didn't get that.
How does educational apps and online resources help us in learning?
Great. Those resources it depends on which portal you go for resources. Okay. Some resources are inaccurate and some do not have the entire truth. So I will advise that it depends on which kind of resource that we're using.
Thank you for joining us, Dr. Kukubaini. Remember, every child learns differently. This show was brought to you by Doxa Open University and Mr. Kandi Ghana. Once again, I'm Ivan Asari from Biston Montessori School. Thank you.
Ivan didn't ask my last words.
Hi, Ivan. You did so well. How are you feeling?
Yes, I'm okay.
You are okay. I'm okay too. You did so well. However, I believe you should take your time when you're asking questions. Your guest had to ask, what did you say again before hearing the questions, so you should work on it. Thank you very much.
If Ivan is your favorite, please go ahead and vote for Ivan. His code is MK42. MK42. Star 920 star 2421 hash, and the code is MK42. Our next TV show host is Maya.
Dads, future moms, and future dads. Hi moms, dads, future moms, and future dads. I am Maya, and today on the discussion arena, we are sharing a few tips on how you can help us kids thrive in this fast-paced world. And guess what? I've got a special guest with me, Miss Anefi, a child development expert. Remember, this show is proudly sponsored by Doxa Open University, Piva Beverages, and Mr. Kandi Ghana. Ready? Let's go. So, Miss Anefi, we love when you listen to us. Can you tell parents why it's so important to really listen to how we feel?
Yes. Parents, listen to your kids because you have a lot in you, and so they need to pay attention to help you develop the beautiful skills God has put in you.
Okay. Very nice insights. And about technology, how can parents balance tech without saying no screens all the time?
They have to set a timer because at your age, you need at least an hour on the screen. And then you use the rest for physical activities because that will help your brain develop.
Thank you, Ms. Anefi, for sharing those valuable insights. And thank you, parents, for watching this episode of the Discussion Arena. Remember, I was your host, Maya. And listen to kids and balance tech. See you same time next week. Bye.
Maya, did you listen to your guest? Did you hear your guest? Okay, what did your guest say that it is the least screen time for people or children at your age? What did she say?
1 hour.
Very good. Clap for yourself. Now listen, you are very intelligent, and I was expecting more questions from you because you had ample time. All right? Do not run away from doing what you have to do because you have it. You're very intelligent. It's better you're even asking good questions, interaction is going on, then you run out of time, than you have a lot of information and you didn't deliver that. Am I making sense to you? Okay? So next time, give it all your shot, all right? Well done. Thank you.
Keep Maya in the competition by voting MK24. Keep Maya in the competition by voting MK24. I must say star 920 star 2421 hash MK24. Excuse me, it's 282828. It's good to correct. Thank you very much. We are going for the king of this kids program. His name is Nene.
As a child, I have big dreams and I know I'm destined for greatness. But growing up in today's world is tough. It feels like the world is moving so fast. I'm struggling to keep up with friends, school, and technology. How do children stay focused to live their dreams? Good evening, Ghana, and welcome to the Dreammaker Show right here on NET2 TV. My name is NET2 Dakenwa Akufo, your host, and thank you, Dr. Open University, for making dreams come true. Now, let's get started. Our guest for today is Mrs. Anefi. Mrs. Anefi, welcome.
Thank you.
You look fantastic.
You too.
Thank you. Mrs. Anefi, what makes 21st century parenting tough?
It makes it 21st century parenting is tough because parents today are very busy.
Well, you heard it all. That was a very valuable insight. Don't forget to share your views on our social media handles. Thank you, and remember, my name is NET2 Dakenwa Akufo.
Wow, Nene. That was wonderful. Your outfits on point. Everything was on point. I kept smiling. Just that you didn't ask a lot of questions. I was hoping to hear more questions from you. Why? Why didn't you?
Can you answer? She's asking why you didn't ask a lot of questions. Because you have, ample time on your hands. Why?
Mm-hmm. My dad said I should follow my scripture.
Okay. No, we didn't hear that. We didn't hear that. Nana, did we hear that?
No,
we didn't. No, Daddy is not saying don't ask a lot of questions. That is just saying be mindful of time. You understand? But you know something? You are an incredible young man.
Thank you.
Because you've progressed through the episodes. Now, what you did out of memory will take me 7 weeks to do that. You had only 4, 3, 5 days, and the way you were delivering with confidence and the right attitude, that's what we say, behind every word was incredible. The methods that you are using to learn at home, don't stop. keep it up, okay?
Can I ask you? Can I say something?
Yes, say it.
It was 2 days that I took to you.
It was 2 days. Look at you. You understand? Do you know what pays most in the world? Is if you have a knowledge and it becomes demandable. So keep studying, keep learning. And next time, I'm sure when you go 4 days, you will raise the roof. Thank you very much.
On the program, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nene. His code is MK32. MK32. My daddy said I should go for a commercial break. Please, let's say a big thank you to Agenda Publications, Mr. Candy Ghana, Piva Beverages, also to Mary Darcy Fashion School, Doxa Open University. Thank you for being our proud sponsors. The Beauty Tribe, House of Mickey Fashion. Also a big thank you to Lion of Judah Fabrics, El Quincy Beauty Store, Lizzie's Juices and Bites, and also Natford University. When I am back from this break, we dive into Pro 2. Get ready for the adults.
The faculties of Doxa Open University are offering the following programs in professional diploma, advanced diploma, accelerated degree, and undergraduate programs. Programs on offer: sports media practice, TV and radio presenting, journalism and communication studies, digital music making, PA system and sound engineering, musical instrument and vocal studies, gaming development, and IT software and hardware. Enroll now for free laptop or tablets. For more information, contact 0202 500 500, 0202 500 500. Doxa Open University, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Fashion is the armor to exhibit the raw look and feel of everyday life. At Mary Darcy Fashion School, we understand fashion trends that warrant your inner and outer satisfaction. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside. Talk of men top and down, kaftan, political suit, jumpsuit, slit and cover, wedding gown, beads making. In a world full of trends, I always want to remain classy. For Mary Darcy Fashion Services, call us on 0302 984 827 or 0249 752272. Locate us at Block Factory of Malam Kaswa Highway.
Email us at marydarcygh@gmail.com and follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Mary Darcy GH, Twitter, Mary Darcy GH, and Instagram, Mary Darcy GH.
Mary Darcy Fashion School.
God is in control.
Mary Darcy Fashion School.
No shaking. Bafira. Yeah!
A beautiful welcome back from that quick breather. Pro 1 is done. We are moving straight to Pro 2. If you just joined us today, it's TV show hosting on Media Kidz Reality Show Season 2. And today's episode is episode 9. Calling our first contestant for Pro 2, Ina.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Ghana Tonight on Media Kidz TV. My name is Inana Onyande. Ghana Tonight is brought to you by the support of NET2 University. In 54 days, Ghana will go to the polls to select a president who will succeed His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and select new members of parliament. Today in our midst, we have Mr. Nenaya Kwachi Bwedu, who will throw more light on the role of elections. But before that, we'll go on a quick commercial break. Welcome back from the quick commercial break. Welcome, Mr. Nenaya Kwachi Bwedu.
Thanks so much.
So going straight to the point, what is the role of media in ensuring peace in the upcoming elections?
The media's role is everything. And they owe it to us to make sure that they give us fair reportage and make sure we have peace with their reportage.
That is an important point made over there. But you know, often in election time, we find media outlets going ahead of the EC to suggest the winner based on their own result collation. What are your thoughts on this?
Over time, it's proven to be counterproductive. It's brought some mayhem and some anxiety among citizenry. So I think that we should have learned and make sure that we wait for the EC to give us certified final declared results.
Thank you very much. We are really grateful. So what advice do you have for the safety of media personnel as we approach the elections? What should our media men and women do to keep themselves safe?
Definitely, I believe that Ghana has not proven to be an unsafe place. So whilst they are being fair, nobody is going to attack them.
Thank you very much for your insightful point. Viewers, we've seen the point of Mr. Nenaya Kwachi Bwedu. As you cast your vote this December 7th, remember his words and vote in peace. I've been your host, Inana Onyande. Bye for now.
Let me teach you something. What you did there is amazing. So I'm going to give you a free professional tip. All right, and if you don't know television, you will know this. What we call the thirds in a chair. Anytime, you see that posture is great, but when you are turning to talk to your guest, do a little shift of your body. So when you, not your head, not your neck, move your body. Thank you. So we have chair postures, all right? That makes television good and we get good look and feel. You've done well. Dealing with your content, only one or two hesitations. Do not let hesitations bring your confidence down. It's normal, okay? Well done, thank you.
Today's eviction, kindly pick up your phone and vote for Ina to keep her in this competition. *920 *2421 hash. Her short code is MK20. Our next TV show host, we have Chinewa.
our digital world, screens are an integral part of our daily lives. But how is this affecting our children's developing brains? Today, we will explore the hidden impacts of screen time on young minds. Good evening and welcome to Mind Matters on NET2 television with your regular host, Chinoa, from Doenya Methodist B Basic School. Today, we are discussing the topic, the effect of screen time on children. I have a renowned lady here with me to enlighten us on this topic. Viewers, let's welcome Mrs. Anefi. Now, let's acknowledge our sponsors. This show is proudly sponsored by Dr. Open University, House of Mickey Fashion, and Adrensa Publications. Let's go for a quick breather. We'll be right back. Welcome back from that quick breather. Mrs. Anefi, you're welcome to Mind Matters.
Thank you.
It's a great honor to have you here. Ma'am, I must say, you look very gorgeous.
Just like you too.
Thank you. I have some few questions I would like you to enlighten us on.
Right, go ahead.
How does excessive screen time impact children's cognitive development and academic performance?
All right. So the brain was made to be active.
Okay.
Spending time on the screen doesn't make you like think, because you, in this century you have to solve problems. Go out there, have discussions. So if you spend so much time on the screen, how are you going to make use of the brain? You see? Yes. So that is why we have to lessen the screen time and then use the brain to do a lot of things.
Okay, thank you. My second question. What are the potential physical health consequences of prolonged screen exposure on children?
Eye strain. Currently, I have an issue with my eye because I do a lot of work on the phone, so it's affecting me. So the same thing with kids. Okay. So please limit screen time.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today, Mrs. Anefi. I am glad and honored you honored this invitation. Viewers, let's ensure that our children have bright and healthy future, both on and off their screen. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, yes. I like your outfit.
Thank you.
I really do. Okay? I've seen your confidence grown, and I'm really happy. I have a secret about you, and I'll share with you, because sometimes you don't want to do things, you don't want to involve with people, but this show has really brought you out, and I'm glad that the good God has graced for it to happen. We're going to take it to the next level. Look at the way you interacted with Mrs. Anefi. I just need one thing from you. Yourself, what did you learn? Tell me what you've learned out of this discussion. What have you learned?
I learned that
it's not good to spend a lot of time on the screens.
Yes.
Will you practice that at home?
Yes.
No, be honest to all of us. Will you practice that at home?
Yes, please.
No, say it with confidence. Will you?
Yes, please.
Well done. Keep it up, okay? Thank you.
Star 920 star 2421 # short code MK46. Calling our next TV show host, Sika.
Just tune in. You are watching Shike Show on Kidz TV. My name is Edu Antoinette Sika. The topic for discussion today is empowering children to thrive, 21st century parenting skills. Before I introduce my guests, a quick breather to acknowledge my sponsors. They are Agyapong Publication, Doxa Open University, and Meridazi Fashion School. Welcome back, viewers. We have come to the important segment where we interview experts. Join us on all our social media handles. With me to digest the topic for today is Mrs. Anefi. You are welcome to Shike Show, Mrs.
Thank you.
Mrs. Anefi, according to Graham Brown Martin, there has been a general consensus that most 21st century skills are things that begin with C, that is, communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and so on. Do you agree this can help parents to empower their children to thrive? If yes, why? And if no, why?
Yes, because the world today doesn't need what you know. The world needs you to tell us what you can do with what you've learned. So you have to be creative, be innovative, come up with new ideas, and the world will chase you.
Thank you for coming, Mrs. Anefi. Well, viewers, thank you for joining us. The name remains Edu Antoinette Sika, and as usual, you can call me Sika. Stay tuned, there is more to come.
Wow, you did so well. I love your shoes.
Thank you.
You got my attention right from the beginning, from the intro. You got my attention. You were able to memorize most of what you said, and that was a plus. But you asked just one question, so can you please ask another question for me? That was very good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Sika said, if yes, why? And if no, why? Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK11. Last week I told her today is eviction. She said, "You see me live." Yes, and she came. Calling our next TV show host, and she is Kezia.
Good afternoon, lovely viewers at home and here in NET2 studio. It's your regular host, Kezia, on your late afternoon show, Time with Our Guest. Today, I'll be having an important discussion with Mrs. Ekwia Anafi Bema. But before we delve into this discussion, I would like to acknowledge our proud sponsors, Doza Open University, Mr. Kandi Ghana, who have been the backbone of this program. Hello, Mrs. Anafi Bema. You are welcome to today's show, Time with Our Guest.
Thank you.
I am very privileged to have this conversation with you.
Good.
I'd like to share more insights about parents having to empower their children in this 21st century.
Right. Okay. 21st century is not looking for kids with A+ or 100% in exams. We are looking for kids who can do something for the world. We are looking for innovation. Right. Yes.
Mrs. Anafi, as you all know, children in this era are not time conscious, and for this reason, I would like to find out from you how parents can empower children with regards to time management.
All right. Parents, set routines, and then let your kids know the logical consequences for every action they take, and it will help you manage your time.
Again, I would like to find out from you, since time management and goal setting can empower children in this 21st century, what can they do to advise case of time management?
Set routines.
All too soon, lovely viewers, we have come to the end of today's show, Time with Our Guest. Catch you same time next week. It's a bye.
A quick tip. When someone is nervous, there are so many things we look at and we know that the person is nervous. Some people are very good and they are able to hide their nerves. You understand? And when you do that, sometimes it can distract you. It's good to try and be still. Just be calm. Do you get my point? It's like, I want to say it. I want to say it and get rid of it quickly, all right? Just be calm. If we make mistakes, it doesn't mean we're wrong, okay? So just be calm and do your stuff. Stop jittering, right? Keep calm in the seat, especially when you're on TV as a host. A lot of people also, when they have a paper in their hands or they're on TV and they don't know these skills, you see their hands going like this. We call them butterfly hosts, all right? So they will call you dancing host, which you don't want that. The whole world, when they give you a name, there's no way you can change it. So be still, be calm, and handle your posture and deliver. You've done well. You were able to ask a lot of questions. Clap for yourselves. Well done.
Kezia, Clap for yourself. I didn't hear you clap for yourself. Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK12. Today is eviction. Calling Kendra.
Good evening and welcome to the Election Hub here on NET2 TV. I am Kendra Ewa. Tonight, we dive into one of the most influential forces shaping democracy, that is the media. We will be looking at the role of the media in election. Tonight, our guest, Nanaya Akufo-addo, will explain more about this important topic. Welcome, sir.
Thanks so much.
It is an election year and people are counting on the media for more information. So how can journalists ensure ethical reporting during election seasons?
All right. I want us to come up with a hashtag.
Okay.
Media for fair reportage. Let it run around. Let us sink into the minds of citizenry and the media to know that they hold custody of the very stability of our nation.
Okay.
And for that matter, they will report fairly.
Now, kindly tell me, do you think the media is more of a tool for informing voters or for manipulating them during elections?
You know, unfortunately, the media landscape has been infuriated by politicians.
Mm-hmm.
And for that matter, sometimes some of the stations or some of the media platforms do the bidding for politicians, which is very bad. So let's try and be objective in our reportage, and it will go a long way to keep our nation what it is.
My last question to you, sir. How can media bias affect the outcome of an election?
It shouldn't be tolerated. And it will be a shame if any media platform is biased.
A big shame indeed. Thank you very much, Mr. Buedi, for this insight.
Right.
That's it for today's episode for the Election Hub. This show was proudly brought to you by Mr. Kandi Ghana, the Beauty Tribe, and Mary Dazi Fashion School. Thanks for watching. I am Kendra Ewa. I've been your host. See you same time next week. Bye-bye.
Kendra, this is a profound show. You understand? I didn't see flaws. It's a profound show. Only one tip. People gravitate to people who don't just keep reading, but it flows. Psychologically, they say the person is intelligent, the person is good. When you're reading, they say the paper aided you. But when you do it out of memory, they say, wow, she's intelligent. All right? So just make sure your read goes less and your memory delivery goes more. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Kendra's guest answered the question and she was like, Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK8. Today is, Colin Benisa.
cherished viewers. We are live again on the next Leaders Forum. I am your lovely host, Benisa Educhuma Owusu, Oba Papebi. The time is 4 p.m. Tidbits. A positive thinker can be a good leader, so think positive. Last week, we learned about child development. This week, we are here to learn about how children can become effective leaders. My guest for today is Dr. Kukubaini. We are sponsored by Dr. Open University. Doctor, hi. You look good today.
Hi. You look marvelous today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling the way you look. That's how I'm doing. Yes.
Doctor, who is an effective leader?
An effective leader is a leader who listens, who has a vision, who communicates clearly, empower and motivate their followers and put them in front of them.
Can you give us some key points that can help children become effective leaders?
Great. So when you have the opportunity to build children, give them small tasks, put them in leadership position, let them execute the task, okay? Empower them that you are leading this today, do this task, okay? Teach them to listen, sit down and listen.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you.
Mami Boza. Thank you so much. In conclusion, empowering children with these skills helps them become effective leaders. Once again, we are sponsored by Dr. Open University. Your lovely host, Benisa Owusu Educhumwa, Oba Papebi. Thank you for watching. We will meet next week, same time, same day. Thank you. Bye. It's your
Please, I have a question. What's the name of your hairstyle?
This is called Adunko.
Hey. I believe one way to get someone's attention is by how the person dresses. And I believe you got all of us our attention.
Thank you
and that's
so much.
a plus. Your intro, your questions, you were able to memorize them. And that's also another plus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, too. Thank you.
Benisa, hold on. The director of the show, you know him? Oh, okay, that's Olonka. So if you go backstage, you go and ask of Olonka. He said I should ask you, what was the motivation, your hair? What motivated it?
What motivated me?
To do that hairstyle.
Oh, because they said African wear, so I decided to also do African hair.
Okay.
So, director, you got your answer. African wear with an African hair. Yes. To vote for Benisa. Benisa. Pacho, someone can just say, etino debiaye. Na ene, etina ma wa boedjuma. Wa boedjuma. Star 920 star 2421 hash short code is MK7. Today is eviction. Calling fa.
Thank you for joining me, Felicity Fafali Kumedro, on Election 360, live on NET2 TV, located in the heart of Medina. We are honored to have Mr. Nanaya Kwachibwedu, an expert in media and elections affairs, here with me today to discuss a vital topic. As we are left with 55 days to the General 2024 election in Ghana, the role of media in election. Mr. Nanaya Kwachibwedu, welcome to my show.
Thanks so much, Fafa. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to have you too.
Same here.
Let's acknowledge our sponsor before we start. Adrisa Publication, Mr. Candy Ghana, and Beauty Tribe. Thank you for sponsoring this wonderful program. To begin, Mr. Nanaya Kwachibwedu, in your own view, what's the fundamental role of media during election?
Fairness.
Thank you so much. Secondly, Mr. Nanaya Kwachibwedu, how has this show impacted over the years, especially with the high rise of digital media and social media platforms?
I believe this very show, it's a great initiative, Fafa. Being able to hone and nurture young people and young people into the media space. And I believe that the future is just bright.
Thank you. Neutrality and objectivity are often held as the gold standard for media.
Great.
What are some of the challenges media outlets face in maintaining neutrality?
Because they've been infiltrated, been infiltrated by politicians and some people who have vested interest in outcomes of elections. So I believe that if they're able to detach, there's going to be fairness.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nanaya Kwachibwedu, for your time and sharing this vital information. Our viewers have learned a lot. Media, beware in your reportage. This is the end of today's edition. Remember, peace is a vital gift. Hashtag Fafa Stand for Peace 2024. Thank you.
Great.
Fafa, fantastic. A tip. Your outro, your intro is for the audience. Your outro should also be for the audience. So you don't do an outro to a guest. Am I making sense to you? So you do your outro just as a point of gratitude for your audience listening to your show. So you give them an eye contact. Thank you for watching, blah, 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 blah. That's the only lesson you need to catch up in here. Your content was on point. I was wondering, are you okay? Do you have cold or something? Are you okay?
No, I'm ill.
Aha, I got it. It's okay, okay? So you're taking the right medicine for it, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you've done well to come out and come and sit on the stage and host your show. You are well, okay?
Thank you.
Well done, thank you.
Hashtag Fafa Stand for Peace. Today's eviction, Fafa Soyari. Onyaribia. Star 920 star 2421 hash. Fafa's short code is MK19. Kindly vote for Fafa. Calling our next TV show host, Nicole.
Good afternoon, viewers, and welcome to the program Our Children, Our World on NET2 TV, Medina. I am your host, Nicole, and this show is proudly sponsored by Doxa Open University and Piva Beverages. Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Today on the program, we are addressing empowering children to thrive, 21st century parental skills, and I have right here with me our distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please kindly put your hands together for Mrs. Anefi, our guest for today. You are welcome, Mrs. Anefi. You look very beautiful.
Thank you.
Today, we find ourselves in a rapid changing digital world where our roles as parents are transformed from just caregivers. We are guides, mentors, and advocates who prepare our children towards their future and success. Diving straight into our discussion, what are some key skills we need to adopt to empower our children to face both incredible and opportunities that lies ahead of them?
Right. Dear parents, allow them to solve problems because that is what the world needs.
As media and digital literacy also important?
Yes.
Okay. Well, viewers, this is all we can share for you today. In addition to what we have shared, let us adapt a unique way of empowering our children to thrive in both the physical and emotional aspects of life. Developing emotional intelligence is essential as it lays its foundation for a child's future and success. Thank you, Mrs. Anefi, for being here, and thank you, viewers, too, for being here. Until we meet same time next week, then I would say goodbye.
Amazing. Nicole, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine.
You're fine. You're very fine.
Yes, please.
That was a lovely dress. Your intro, perfect. Your questions, you were able to say them without looking on the paper. How did you do that? I want to learn how to do that.
Please, with the strategy of my mom and...
With the strategy of your mom. What did your mom do?
She encouraged me to learn it, but not to chew and pour, to understand what I'm learning.
That was so amazing. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you so much. That was very good. Thank you.
Nicole, is your mother here? Where is she? Can you give us a proper wave? Yes. Nicole's mother, today is eviction. Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK38. Our special guest today, Nanaya Okwachibodu, just texted that she gave her a goosebumps. Yes, she did. Nanaya, enya she. Kafra. Our next TV show host, Benjamin.
Good day, viewers. I'm Benjamin Osama, aka Ben 10, and welcome to Kidz Vibes on Media Kidz TV, sponsored by Piva Beverages, Mr. Candy Ghana, and Beauty Tribe. Today, we are discussing a very relevant topic: how screen time affects children's brain development. Let's go for a commercial brief from our sponsors. Welcome back. Now to the topic. With children spending more time on screens than ever before, what impact does this have on their growing brains? Let's hear from Mrs. Anefi. Welcome, Mrs. Anefi.
You're welcome.
Please, can you proceed?
Please come again.
Please, can you proceed?
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Can you explain how excessive screen time affects a child's brain development?
All right, thank you. Now, children were made to be active. In fact, not even children, everybody. But at your age, you have to use your brain to do a lot of things. Play with kids, get to know how they feel, work with your hands, think, and come up with ideas. But not to spend so much time on the screen because it will limit your ability to do that.
Thank you. Are there any benefits to screen time if managed properly?
Yes. There are so many benefits. You can do research, use the internet, use Microsoft Word, PowerPoint to come up with your project, but then limit it. And our edu is fine.
Okay. How can parents create healthy screen time habits for their children?
Parents monitor them and again set routines.
Thank you for your information. In summary, while screen time can offer learning opportunities, balance is key to healthy brain development. Thank you for joining us on Youth Vibes. sponsored by Piva Beverages, Mr. Candy Ghana, and Beauty Tribe. See you next time for more insight. Thank you.
Ben 10. Ben 10. Look at the card you are holding. Look at the back. Just turn the back. What has happened? Aha. Okay. So you were on television. Next time, pay attention to detail, okay? It's very important. Your questioning was on point. You were able to ask questions, and that's why people will watch the show, so they learn. All right? It's not too much. It was just right. Okay. Take this tip. If you hesitate or you kind of get choked somewhere, it's part and parcel of shows. All right? I like that. Is it kaftan? Yeah. I like your kaftan style, man. I need that tailor. Thank you. Ben 10. Well done.
Ben 10 short code is MK14. Let me check if my cue card is made any day is straight. Kindly vote for him, *920, *2421#. His short code is MK14. Calling our politician, Leslie.
Leadership is not about title, position, or flowchart. It's about one life influencing another. Hello, child viewers and studio audience. Welcome to today's segment on Okateche Agenda on Media Kidz TV, streaming live from NET2 TV at Madina Zongo Junction. I am your regular host, Nana Sechi. Let's go for a short commercial break from our sponsors, Doxa Open University, Agenda Publications, and Lee's Juices and Bites. Welcome from the Quick Breeder. If you just joined, this is Okateche Agenda on Media Kidz TV. Today we are going to discuss on the topic, how can children become effective leaders? And with me here is an amazing personality who is the Vice Chancellor for Doxa Open University. Please help me to welcome Dr. Kukubani. Doctor, please, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I hope you're fine.
I'm super because of the accolades you've given me. I take my hat off for you, sir.
You're looking sharp today.
Who gave me this? I forgot it. Thank you.
Okay, Doctor, quick one. My question is a 6-in-1 question for you. Okay, so what are the essential characteristics, benefits, and methods for teaching and developing leadership skills in children, and how can they apply these skills in various contexts from childhood to adulthood?
My goodness. So my answer will also be 6-in-1. Okay. If your question. Okay, great. So different methods. Yes. So we have creative methods, exemplary methods, and then we have what I call compelling methods, then competing methods. All these methods cause children to learn. And then, but when you add leadership skills, just let them play a role in the front. All right?
Wow.
So whilst you add that to it, then you've used the same kind of method. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Dr. Kukubani, for coming. And I love to have you on the show next time. The greatest leaders.
Hi, Leslie.
Well done, man.
Hi, Leslie. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine, thank you. And
I'm also fine. Did you enjoy the interview?
Please,
Did you enjoy the interview?
Yes, please.
What did you learn from the interview?
Okay, please, I learned that For the leadership skills, we have a lot, and we also have the essential characteristics, the benefits and methods of teaching to be creative.
Oh, I see. You did well. You weren't able to ask a lot of questions.
And please, because of my time, I wanted to consider my time. That's why I made it a 6-in-1 question.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, a 6-in-1. Okay, that was good. Thank you very much.
Please, thank you too.
And the politician just tricked our judge. How can you act 6-in-1? Who does that? Leslie, today is eviction. And I will evict 6-in-1, me. Star 920 star 2421 hash. His short code is MK17. Calling our next TV show host, Augustina.
Cherries viewers, my name is Augustina Obenowa-Bonsu. You are welcome to the AOB show, coming to you live from NET2 on Medina. This program is supported by Piva Beverages, Maridazi Fashion School and House of Mickey Fashion. Stay tuned. We will be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back from this short commercial break. Today, we are going to talk about an important topic titled Empowering Children to Thrive the 21st Century Parenting Skills. Our guest in the house with us today is Miss Anefi. Miss Anefi, please, you're welcome to the AOB show.
Thank you.
And please, I should go straight to the point.
Yes.
How can we make learning relevant and more engaging for the 21st century child?
We can make learning more engaging by making it hands-on. So like just we are doing here, this is a very good opportunity for kids to explore. So I would love more companies to do a lot of this because it's a great thing to do for the future.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anefi. Please, my second question. What skills should children develop to succeed in a rapidly changing world?
Be confident, be creative and innovative, because that is what the world is looking for. We are not looking for 100% or A's. We are looking for innovation.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anefi. Please, my last question.
Right.
How can we encourage critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving in children?
By allowing children to explore the environment, make mistakes, and they will come up with new ideas.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anefi. We are highly grateful. We wish we can invite you on our next episode. Wow, I really enjoyed the program. I thank my sponsors and media team for helping me bring this show your way. The name remains Augustina Obenowa-Bonsu. Have a good evening.
Augustina, your confidence is now something else. I like it. I like the way you were moving your cue cards from your right hand to your left hand. And naturally, you did what we call the third posture in the chair when you wanted to talk to your guest. That's a good plus there. All right, the criteria I have here, I have confidence, and I tick that box for you. And I have content in focus. So I'm actually checking what kind of questions, how valuable they are in relation to your topic. And that was good. But can you tell me something you have just learned yourself?
I learned that children should make mistakes and they can correct them.
Okay, that's good. Well done. Thank you. Welcome.
So Augustina said, wow, this is where we end the show. We've not ended, Augustina. We are continuing. Star 920 star 2421 hash. Her short code is MK7. Calling our lawyer for the show, Zinaya.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Zenea's World. I am your host, Zenea from Primus Highway School, and we are live on ZZZA TV. Before we start, let's say a very special thank you to our sponsors, Doxa Open University and Agensa Publications. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back from that fantastic break. On today's episode, we'll be talking about some parenting skills that will help empower your kids to thrive in the 21st century. Parenting refers to the process of raising and caring a child from childhood to adulthood. We have with us today a very special guest who is an expert in that aspect. So with a round of applause, please help me welcome Mrs. Anefi. Welcome. Mrs. Anefi, comparing parenting from the past to the 21st century, how has parenting evolved over the past decade and what new skills do parents have to develop?
So in the past, most of our parents were not educated. Most of them were home helping. But this 21st century skills, most of us are educated and we are busy as compared to the past. So what we have to do this time around is to balance. We need a balance. It's okay to chase your career, but remember you have kids to invest in them to come out well.
Yeah. So you've heard it from the expert herself. Also remember that children are like wet cement. Whatever falls on them leaves an imprint. Thank you for gracing this show. And another special thank you to our sponsors, video crew, studio audience, and those watching us from home. This is Zenea's World with me, Zenea, signing off for now. Thank you.
Children are like wet cement, and whatever falls on it leaves that imprint, right? I see. Nice one. Can I use it?
Yes.
As my quote?
Yes.
Should I put your name there or my name?
Whatever you like.
Okay, I'll just give you some few tips. It doesn't mean you were wrong. I'm just teaching. I love to teach and I love to develop. I saw that your charisma, that's what I want to teach you. You see, you're a charismatic host, okay? Yes, but you have to be conscious of voice modulations. Am I making sense to you? The way you came out with your intro was there. Boom. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Good. When it goes down and we don't hear that again, it suggests that the confidence is what? And probably your confidence is not going down. So the volume, we call it, of your voice, if you go, hello, and you talk, hello, hi, everyone, we expect to hear another, hello. Am I making sense to you? If none of that comes, it's suggesting to some people, but I know you're a very confident girl. So that's one tip. Lastly, when you are talking to your guests, the eye contact is very, very important. Stay glued to them, look at them, finish. When they are answering, pay attention and nod. These are psychological tips for television, all right? If you react to it and nod, it suggests to us, oh, this is good, you know? Yeah. When I want to encourage you guys, I go.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well done. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if Zenaya is your girl, please keep her in the competition by voting. Her code is MK10, MK10. Help me welcome our next TV show host, Christiana.
welcome to Healthy Minds, sponsored by Doxa Open University, Mr. Kendi Ghana, Agensa Publication. I'm your host, Quincy Bay. Today we are exploring the surprising impact of the effects of screen time on kids' brain. Joining me is expert Miss Anefi. Madam, you're welcome to this show.
Thank you.
Shall we get started?
Yes.
What is the connection between screen time and attention span, madam?
All right. Now, spending so much time on screen affects your attention span because what is on the screen is not, as compared to what happens physically, is different because screen is entertaining you. But physically, even if we should say to chat for like 30 minutes, you may get what I point, right?
Okay.
So when I bring it to the physical world or bring it to the, like in the classroom, you may think I'm spending so much time with you, so you can't focus. So it's affecting us.
Okay, that's alarming. How does screen time affect our emotional well-being?
Yes, screen doesn't have feelings, but a human has feelings. So you have to spend a lot more time with your friends. But if you are doing that with the screen, how are you going to feel for your friends? Get to look at the emotions, look at the cues, but screen doesn't give you that.
What is the prescription, madam?
Spend an hour on the screen and then interact with your environment, friends, parents, and all that.
Thanks, Miss Anefi. Viewers, remember, healthy screen, healthy brain. Don't forget to tune in next time for more healthier tips. Visit our website for more resources. Thank you. Please, I'm good. I'm feeling okay.
Wow, that's amazing. Can you give me one answer Mrs. Anefi gave as a prescription?
She said we should spend 1 hour using the screen.
Oh, wow. Precisely so. That's good. Your intro was good. Confidence level, eye contact was there. That was outstanding. Thank you very much.
Keep Christiana in the competition by voting Christiana MK15, MK15. Doc, you wanted to say something? No, that's fine. All right, please keep Christiana in the competition. Thank you very much. Star 920 star 2421 hash MK15. Next TV show host, Brian.
Good evening. You are welcome to the Media Mashup Talk Show. I'm your host, Brian. Join me as I delve into this fascinating topic for the day. Our topic for discussion is the relevance of mainstream media and social media. Media has become very relevant to our daily lives. It keeps us abreast with latest issues in the world. Despite its relevance, it has some advantages and disadvantages which cannot be downplayed. Some of the advantages are it gives voice to voiceless. It's a connection between family and friends. And it's also a tool for education.
That's true.
Mr. Nanaya Okwachi Bedu, how does social media help you in your daily life?
You've really said it, okay. That's the new media, and we need to gravitate towards it. You said there's disadvantages and advantages. Let's go for the advantages.
Thank you. individuals can use the mainstream media and social media to experience, to promote skills, and educate people on a positive and healthy living environment.
Definitely. Exactly, like what we are doing now. Media Kidz are streaming on mainstream media, NET2 to be precise, and it's on YouTube and on Facebook. And we are seeing your wonderful dress and brilliant acumen. So
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you for sharing your insights on this topic.
My pleasure.
A special thank you to our sponsors, Mr. Candy Ghana and Adwensa Publications for their sponsorship. Until we meet again on NET2 TV. Thank you.
And that's Brian. I like your outfit. Seriously, I do. And I think I'll go and buy some of that footwear. It's nice. What's it called again? I think in Ghana we have a name for that, right? Cha-cha. Cha-cha ahinua. It's nice. Can you... Okay. Can you stand up and let me talk to you? You see that I'm talking to you. Where are you looking at? Or who are you looking at?
Looking at you.
You're looking at me. So when you're doing your intro, who should you look at?
The audience.
So what you did was you were looking at your guest when you were doing the intro, and you did sing for the outro. That's the only thing you have to watch. Anytime you are doing intro, you're a TV host. You have audience. So you give them that eye contact and communicate. The information for them, you give to them. You're telling the audience, my show is proudly sponsored by this. Today I'm going to discuss this, blah, blah. The questions goes to the guest, so you tend to the guest. Do you understand that? Well done. Thank you very much.
If Brian is your favorite, please go ahead and vote for Brian. *920 *2421#, and his code is MK3636 MK36. Our next TV show host, help me welcome Annabelle.
Wonderful viewers, my name is Hannabelle Agyapong, Hannabelle for short, from Accra Grammar School, and this is Media Kidz reality show live on NET2 TV. Before I proceed, let me acknowledge my sponsors, Dr. Open University, Piva Beverages, and Mr. Candyman. Let's go for a short reader. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from Media Kidz reality show. Today, we are diving into an interesting but educative topic, effective learning method for children. With me here is my guest, Dr. Kukubani, who has taught in a public school for 20 years and still counting. Dr. Kukubani, can you enlighten us about the effective learning method for children?
Okay. We have different methods because people learn differently, okay? We are all not the same. Some are creative, some are hands-on method. So if I give you one or two effective methods, we have the hands-on method. You can also use cue cards even to teach people, and people will remember. The idea is for people to understand and retain. So these are some of the methods.
And I give all the
facilities to embrace this method to help learners.
Kindly come again.
And argue all the facilities to embrace this method to help learners.
I should do what?
Argue all the urge all the facilities to embrace this method.
Okay. So I'm a little bit confused with your question, but I assume you are trying to say that if we can collectively put all these methods together to help them. Is that what you're trying to achieve? Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you ask the question again?
Urge all facilitators to embrace this method.
Thank you. So facilitators, trainers, mentors, teachers, I urge all of you to embrace this different and diverse learning methods.
Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. This is where the time will permit me. Once again, my name is Hannabel Adomnyamiche Echampo from Accra Grammar School. I will use this opportunity to thank my directors, all the principals and AGS staffs, and the people who are supporting me with their vote. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you doing and how are you feeling? Nervous. But you did so well. When you asked your question and doctor was trying to answer, I realized you were looking on the paper. Did you hear anything he said?
Yes.
You heard? Okay, tell me what you heard. So you have to give eye contact when you ask the question in order to remember what he said. You did so well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Her name is Annabelle. Please, her code is MK25. If she is your favorite, kindly go ahead and keep her in the competition by voting *920 *2421 #. And her code is MK24. MK24. Our next TV show host is Blessing.
Cherished viewers, today is Sunday, and I believe you went to church to pray for Ghana ahead of the upcoming elections. Welcome back to the Blazer Show on Media Kidz TV with me, Yaira. Let's go for this quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. As you can see, I am a proud Rotarian who has been empowered by my mother, and today I am fortunate to discuss on the topic empowering children in the 21st century parenting skills. Welcome to the Blazer Show on Media Kidz TV, Mrs. Anafi.
Thank you.
So, Madam, could you please help us by understanding what empowerment is?
Empowerment is simply bringing out the good deeds in you.
Thank you. Someone might ask, I have a young child. How do I empower him or her?
Allow your young child to explore his or her environment. Let him play. Let him build projects that will help the society because they have so many talents in them.
Okay, as we are wrapping up, what advice can you give to the parents to inspire them to empower their children?
Parents, let your children explore their environment. Don't stop them from doing it.
There are lots of ways parents can empower their children. Thank you, Mrs. Anafi, for joining me on my show once again. Thanks to my sponsors, Doxa Open University, NET2 University, Adventure Publications. See you same time next week. Until then, bye.
Can you stand up for me? Can you stand up for me? Great. So do two things. Hold the card in your right hand and hold the book in your left hand. Okay, you brought a whole book. That means you are loaded. It's a good sign. All right? If you do that, always, it's just a tip. It doesn't mean you were wrong. Always your mind will be trying to go for information in the book. So the way we do hosting is we write points. Am I making sense to you? So can I have one of that paper? So I'll be judging by look at my papers, okay? So I just have points, all right? It helps you. It means you studied, you work hard at home, and I just have points to help me remember. It's a good method. Always do that. If you write a lot, the brain wants to. Do you get my point? But you were not wrong. It's just a tip, okay? I like your questioning. I like your outfit. You need to take a picture and give me one. Is that okay? Now, the final lesson you need is the mood, the temperature. You were, what's the right English word I'm looking for? It's not coming, but you were a little down for me. Am I making sense? It's a very lively topic. I need you to be excited about it. Hosting needs moods, different kind of moods. That's what keeps the viewers glued to the television. All right? That's all I'm looking for. Are you well today?
Yes, please.
Is everything okay? Yes. Well done. Well done. Thank you.
Her name is Blessing and her code is MK1818 *920 *2421 #. The code is MK18. Help me welcome Nicole Fafali.
Hello everyone and welcome to Media Kidz reality show. I'm your host Nicole Fafali Nyakweza, and today we are focusing on a crucial topic, effective learning methods for children. It's no secret that every child learns differently. Some excel through hand-on activities, whilst others thrive with visual aids or storytelling. With so many methods available, how do we choose the right one for each child? To help us explore this, we have a specialist in child education. He is in the person of Dr. Kuku Baini. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Okay. So let's start with a big question. What are some of the most effective learning methods for children, especially when it comes to engaging their curiosity?
All right. I think you gave us a couple of examples, but all boils down to a particular child and the way they behave towards learning. So whilst we're able to observe that or discover that, then we can also adapt to the right learning method for them.
Okay. And with all technology available nowadays, how can digital tools be used to enhance these learning methods without overwhelming or distracting the child?
Exactly. So in the digital terrain, you have to understand what delivers what and just give that to them. So for example, if I just want to do a research on gaming, for example, I just have to go to the gaming portals and say, right, this will give me FIFA this, and then you give that to them. because if you don't do that, you will overwhelm them.
Okay. Thank you for sharing those insights. How children learn is the key to their success. Once again, I'm your host, Nico Fafali Nyokweza. This show is proudly sponsored by Mr. Gandhi Ghana and Beauty Tribe. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Good?
Yes.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
I loved everything. I love the intro, the content, interacting skills, your confidence. Thank you very much. I loved it.
Right. Please keep the votes coming because we're evicting today. We are doing it. No doubt about that. Please, Nicole Fafali's code is MK49. MK49. Star 920 star 2421 hash MK49. We are going for our next TV show host, and he sounds like me. His name is Nana Kofi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Media Kidz reality show, where we dive into the world of nurturing leadership in children. I am Nana Akufo-Addo from Bistimon School, and today we are going to discuss about how children can become effective leaders. Let's kick off this exciting journey together. There are some key strategies that can be implemented for children to become effective leaders. Without wasting much time, let's invite our distinguished guest who is in our midst to enlighten us more on how children can become effective leaders. Let's welcome Dr. Kuku Bani. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Welcome to Media Kidz reality show.
Thank you, sir.
Today, we would like you to throw more light on how children can become effective leaders.
Yes, I believe that leadership starts at that tender age.
Okay.
And basically, to make them effective is to start with them at that age by giving them leadership role in the very things that they are interested in.
Okay. In your opinion, how is it important for children to learn leadership as part of their development leadership?
It's very important, in my opinion, because if you can't lead, you won't be able to follow. And people think that followers doesn't understand leading. If somebody's leading you, you need to understand what they are doing.
Okay.
But you understand it better because you've done it before. So leadership is very, very important in our lives.
Okay. What qualities do you think are essential for a child to become a good leader?
Oh, great qualities that for a child to become a good leader, you have to there are certain things you see in the child. Exceptional communication. The child is not afraid, no fear, nothing. They take on new risk. You know, they experiment a lot of things. Right there, it tells you that the child is a leader. But the those qualities comes natural. At the same time, we can also instill it in them.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, leadership from our discussion has been broken down into atomic particles. And one thing that cuts across is confidence, trust, and good communication. Once again, this show is proudly sponsored by University and Mr. Gandhi Ghana. The name is Nana Akufo-Addo. Until next time, keep inspiring and nurturing the future. Thank you.
Nana Kofi.
Yes, please.
That was a good one. Lovely outfits.
Thank you.
I have one question for you.
Okay.
How can a child become an effective leader?
Okay, through good communication and good confidence and their trust.
Okay, so you're paying attention. That's very good. Keep it up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In a moment, I thought atomic bomb was coming. They have broken the thing to atomic particles. Hey, Nana Kofi, I told you he's like me. Please vote for Nana Kofi MK43. MK43. Help me welcome the beautiful Valerie.
evening, my dear audience, and welcome to Media Kidz reality show. And today, the topic for today is the relevance of mainstream and social media. But before that, it's your host, Valerie Sardi. Mainstream media, for decades, has been our window to the world, delivering carefully vetted news. But with the rise of social media, there's a new player in town, making news more faster, personal, and interactive. In this age of instant information, which platform do we rely on? Are we compromising quality for speed? To help us unravel this complex dynamic, I am honored to welcome Mr. Nanaya Akufo-addo to join us here.
Hi, Barry, how are you?
Please, I'm fine, thank you. So let's dive right in. The rise of social media has dramatically changed the landscape of information consumption. How do you see this shift affecting the credibility and trust people place in the news they receive?
You said something very profound in your introduction. Are we compromising credibility for speed?
Quality.
And quality for speed, yes. And that was very good. And I think that they are complementary. Whether social media, whether mainstream media, they are complementary. It's about taking the very best and positive aspects of each.
Okay, and what do you think is the most important factor in ensuring accuracy and preventing the spread of misinformation?
We need to start to name and shame, all right? Where you see, always we say that sensationalism or bad news sells. That very adage has to change, where good news is celebrated, all right?
Yes.
So that we don't idolize and we don't project bad news and spend so many months, all right, just projecting it because it's bad. And you can laugh about it and it's sensational. There are good things to project. Good people, young people like you, let's project you.
Okay, thank you so much. So now it's clear that both mainstream and social media play essential roles in today's world. By finding the balance between credibility, speed, and accessibility is the key. Once again, I'm your host, Valerie, and I'm live on Media Kidz reality show. This show is proudly sponsored by Mr. Candy Ghana and Beauty Tribe. Stay curious, stay informed. Ta-ta.
Valerie, what was your topic? I want to teach you a few things.
The relevance of mainstream media and social media.
Okay. Did you get the answers you were looking for?
Yes, please.
Okay. What was your first question?
How do you see this shift affecting the credibility and trust people place in the news they receive?
And what was the answer that was given? Okay, that's fine. It's been a while. I can understand. Now, but you made a statement at the very end. What was that statement?
Once again, I'm your host.
No, you made a statement with speed and...
Yeah, it's about finding the balance between credibility, speed, and accessibility.
Can you stand? Let's talk. Stand, thank you. So finding the balance?
Between credibility, speed, and accessibility.
That's a very powerful statement, okay? I desire that you guys will learn from what you're doing. That's why I'm taking my time to teach you, okay? You've done nothing wrong. I just like to teach, like to add more tips. The media space is your space. So what it means is that in the future, if you're doing anything, you can even do something in media as a side job to earn extra revenue. The good book says that multitudes of revenue establish great business. Okay, so you need to understand that. So the media space is your space. You have to take whatever you're learning here serious. All right, don't play with it. So this is what you do. Whenever you are nervous, which I saw you were nervous. And so if you are nervous, that's why you have cue cards. The secret of cue cards is to calm your nerves. So you hold the top of it with your left hand, these two grips it, these two have it down. When you change it and take it up, it works on the nerves. So you keep doing that, then the nerves will settle. Okay? Take that tip. Thank you. Well done.
If Valerie is your favorite, please go ahead and vote for Valerie. Her code is MK47. MK47. Star 920 star 2421 hash MK47. Roy is next.
Empowering the next generation of change makers. Welcome to Media Kidz reality show where kids become leaders. I am Roy Malvin Bilson-Tete from Biston Montessori School, and I'm present here today to educate you on how kids become effective leaders. Children should join programs such as this to help improve their leadership style. Children will be able to learn how to speak publicly, foster critical thinking and creativity among themselves. What qualities do kids need at such an age to become an effective leader? We are joined by someone who has inspired me personally. He is in the person of Dr. Kuku Baini. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to Media Kidz reality show.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
I think you've stolen the spotlight in the house tonight.
Really?
Yes, please.
Hey. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
So, what can make a child of this generation an effective leader?
Okay. Like I said, the basic skills, sometimes we overlook them. Let the child know how to pay attention.
Yes,
and also when the child communicates, pay attention to the communication and correct it as best as you can.
Yes,
Those
please.
two will just create a good leader.
Yes, please. So why are effective leaders needed in our societies?
Because everything needs a leader. Everything in this life needs a leader, but not just a leader, but an effective leader. A leader that can take the challenges and make it right.
Okay, thank you for your time. From all you've said, I've learned that it is the responsibility of an effective leader to take control over everything under his power, to make everything go in a smooth direction. Thank you for your time again.
Thank you.
Once again, I am Roy Malvin Bilson-Tete from Biston Montessori School. This show was proudly sponsored by Natural University and Mr. Kandi Ghana. We've got a surprise for you next week, so stay tuned. Until then, it's a bye from me.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great. I saw you writing during the interview. What were you writing?
Please, what he was saying.
Can you tell me one?
Please, he said, we don't pay attention to petty things like that will help the child to become an effective leader. But those are the important things that help to become an effective leader.
That's great. That's great. You've done so well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
His name is Roy, and his code is MK44. MK44. Vote for him, please. If you love him, for him to stay in the competition, do the part by voting for Roy, MK44. Our next TV show host is Grace.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us at Kidz Corner on NET2 TV. I am your host, Grace Sahara Ampa, and our sponsor for today's show is Doxa Open University. Tonight, we are talking about something that matters to both parents and children, empowering your child in the 21st century, which is providing them with the tools, support, and guidance they need to thrive in this rapidly changing world.
Well, our guest for today's show is Mrs. Anefi. Wow, you look amazing, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Mrs. Anefi, as a mother, what do you think parents can do to raise a confident and empowered child in today's world?
Parents, allow your children to explore their environments and to help them grow.
Okay, thank you. Do you think emotional support plays a role in making children go far in the world?
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your insights with us. Your wisdom and experience has truly inspired our audience. Well, share all your views on our social media handles. Until then, stay positive, stay connected, and keep moving forward. I am Grace Sahara Ampa, signing off from Kidz Corner on NET2 TV. Have a good night, and thank you all.
Grace, can you stand up and let's talk? Okay. How many questions are on your paper?
Please, 2 questions.
2.
Yes,
Were you
please.
able to ask all of them?
Yes, please.
What was the first one?
Please, how children can...
Okay. That's exactly the exercise I want to teach you. Read the question entirely on the paper. Read it.
How to raise confidence and empowered
You are looking
child.
at me. I want you to read it. Read it.
How to raise a confident and empowered child in today's world.
Okay. You are reading it. I don't want you to raise your eyes off the paper. Read it completely before you raise your head. Read it.
Mrs. Anefi, tell us one thing a parent can do to raise a confident and empowered child in today's world.
Okay. So I've said the instruction over and over, and you are not doing it too. Look, I want you to read it. Keep your eyes on the paper and read the complete sentence. Read it, the question.
Mrs. Anefi, tell us one thing a parent can do to raise a confident and empowered child in today's world.
Thank you. All right. The last one, empower what?
Do you think emotional support is important in helping kids story?
Oh, okay. The same question. The last, Mrs. Anefi will tell you what I'm trying to do. The same question. The last line. What? Read it for me, please.
Confident and empowered kids in today's world.
Okay. So this is a good way. When you are reading as a host, try and share. So some you read off the paper, some you say it out of memory. Make that decision, okay? Am I making sense to you?
Yes, please.
You were not wrong. I'm just teaching. Make that decision. So, for example, if I have 5 names here, I can say Kofi, Kwame, Ajua, then I raise my head. Kobina, John, and Kwesi. Am I making sense to you?
Yes,
all right.
please.
Learn that. Then you become a good host. Okay? There is times that we lift our eyes, and there are times we keep it on the paper. And that's what I want to teach you, so you become a good host, so it becomes natural. Okay? Your questioning to Mrs. Anefi was good, but I saw that you were distant. You gave Mrs. Anefi a very good eye contact. You paid attention when she was answering your questions. But this is what threw you off. Mrs. Anefi did not talk a lot. And you were expecting some good talk. But she went, yes. And she was quiet. And that threw you off. Okay? So learn. Don't lean on answers. Just keep your questions and keep asking them confidently. Thank you. Well done.
If Grace is your favorite, please go ahead and vote for Grace. MK34. MK34 is Grace's code. Please help me welcome the final television show host for today, the eviction day, the beautiful beauty.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beauty Showtime. I'm Beauty Apiakubi, and today we are exploring the importance of mainstream media versus social media. Joining me is my special guest. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Nanaya Obuache. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nanaya Obuache.
Thanks so much, Beauty.
Okay. So, Mr. Nanaya Obuache, many parents trust traditional media like TV and newspapers, whilst things are all about, including me, are all about social media.
Okay.
How can family break that gap for better conversation about what they see?
Great. I think you are looking at the Gen Z and the old school.
Yes, please.
Okay. And I believe that we should all appreciate the times we find ourselves.
Okay.
Whether you are a grown-up or you're young. Social media has come to stay. So let's try to project the positives about it.
Okay.
All right.
Great insight. Now, with so much content online, what's your top tip for parents to help their teens evaluate what they see without being too controlling?
All right. You know, my boss always say content is king, but acquisition of content is king Kong. All right. Content is everything. All right. So we are privileged to be in a dispensation where we have Google and now we have AI. And there are very positive things that these apps are able to do. Instead of watching just only, which I'm not saying is bad, watching maybe Stone Boys, Nanwe or something, which is good all day.
Yes.
You can ask AI that, how do I improve upon my presenting skills? And Beauty, you will be amazed by the intelligent answers you're going to get.
Yes.
So let's use the positives about the new media we find ourselves.
Thanks, Mr. Nanaya Obuache. This is a crucial conversation. Stay with us, everyone. We will be right back.
Beauty, before you go,
okay.
Can I say that this is a very big platform?
Yes.
And for that matter, even as we go towards elections, we gave a short code. Let's see if we will be able to put it.
Okay.
All right. Media for fair reportage. And the media is very big. All politicians are coming to the media space to put out their messages. So they should respect the media. Thanks so much.
Okay. So we will go for a quick commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back.
Okay. I am back. Can you stand up and let me talk to you? Okay, I am back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Listen, your confidence alone, and I always tell people, even when people don't write the right information, the charisma and the confidence they use to deliver information, just get a lot to accept them. Your confidence alone will take you far. Okay? The tip with you is that, like we're dealing with learning methods, okay? Keep one or two. Do you get my point?
Yes.
Keep your talk very, very, very little. Okay? Sometimes you try to want to say so many things, and that is what puts you in a tight corner. Just keep it very simple. Don't say too many things. Say very short, simple things. You see, when people write to corporate people, when people are writing to ask for money, when people are writing for proposals and things like that, smart people look at two things. What in business, what we call the executive summary. We read a little bit of that, we're done. Then I jump to your conclusion, then I check you out. They leave the contents. It works. Very simple things work. Keep it simple. Don't say too many things at a time. Okay? Well done. I like your outfit. Clap for her.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Beauty's code is MK35. MK35. I'm going for a breather. When I return, we'll be doing some awards presentation and also do the eviction. Just stay right here with me on NET2 TV. This is Media Kidz reality show. We'll be right back. Let me hear you.
The faculties of Doxa Open University are offering the following programs in Professional Diploma, Advanced Diploma, Accelerated Degree, and Undergraduate programs. Programs on offer: Sports Media Practice, TV and Radio Presenting, Journalism and Communication Studies, Digital Music Making, PA System and Sound Engineering, Musical Instrument and Vocal Studies, Gaming Development, and IT Software and Hardware. Enroll now for free laptop or tablets. For more information, contact 0202 500 500, 0202 500 500. Doxa Open University, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Fashion is the armor to exhibit the raw look and feel of everyday life. At Mary Darcy Fashion School, we understand fashion trends that warrant your inner and outer satisfaction. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside.
Talk of men top and down, kaftan, political suit, jumpsuit, slit and cover, wedding gown, beads making.
In a world full of trends, I always want to remain classy. For Mary Darcy Fashion Services, call us on 0302 984 827 or 0249 752272. Locate us at Block Factory of Malam Kaswa Highway.
Email us at marydarcygh@gmail.com and follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Mary Darcy GH, Twitter, Mary Darcy GH, and Instagram, Mary Darcy GH.
Mary Darcy Fashion School.
God is in control. Mary Darcy Fashion School. No shaking. Bafira. Yeah.
The faculties of Doxa Open University are offering the following programs in Professional Diploma, Advanced Diploma, Accelerated Degree, and Undergraduate programs. Programs on offer: Sports Media Practice, TV and Radio Presenting, Journalism and Communication Studies, Digital Music Making, PA System and Sound Engineering, Musical Instrument and Vocal Studies, Gaming Development, and IT Software and Hardware. Enroll now for free laptop or tablets. For more information, contact 0202 500 500, 0202 500 500. Doxa Open University, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Fashion is the armor to exhibit the raw look and feel of everyday life. At Mary Darcy Fashion School, we understand fashion trends that warrant your inner and outer satisfaction. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside.
Talk of men top and down, kaftan, political suit, jumpsuit, slit and cover, wedding gown, beads making.
In a world full of trends, I always want to remain classy. For Mary Darcy Fashion Services, call us on 0302-984-827 or 0249-752272. Locate us at Block Factory of Malam Kaswa Highway.
Email us at marydarcygh@gmail.com and follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Mary Darcy GH, Twitter, Mary Darcy GH, and Instagram, Mary Darcy GH.
Mary Darcy Fashion School.
God is in control. Mary Darcy Fashion School. No shaking. Bafira. Yeah.
The faculties of Doxa Open University are offering the following programs in professional diploma, advanced diploma, accelerated degree, and undergraduate programs. Programs on offer: sports media practice, TV and radio presenting, journalism and communication studies, digital music making, PA system and sound engineering, musical instrument and vocal studies, gaming development, and IT software and hardware. Enroll now for free laptop or tablets. For more information, contact 0202-500-500, 0202-500-500. Doxa Open University, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Fashion is the armor to exhibit the raw look and feel of everyday life. At Mary Darcy Fashion School, we understand fashion trends that warrant your inner and outer satisfaction. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside.
Talk of men top and down, kaftan, political suit, jumpsuit, slit and cover, wedding gown, beads making.
In a world full of trends, I always want to remain classy. For Mary Darcy Fashion Services, call us on 0302-984-827 or 0249-752272. Locate us at Block Factory of Malam Kaswa Highway.
Email us at marydarcygh@gmail.com and follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Mary Darcy GH, Twitter, Mary Darcy GH, and Instagram, Mary Darcy GH.
Mary Darcy Fashion School.
God is in control. Mary Darcy Fashion School. No shaking. Bafira. Yeah.
The faculties of Doxa Open University are offering the following programs in professional diploma, advanced diploma, accelerated degree, and undergraduate programs. Programs on offer: sports media practice, TV and radio presenting, journalism and communication studies, digital music making, PA system and sound engineering, musical instrument and vocal studies, gaming development, and IT software and hardware. Enroll now for free laptop or tablets. For more information, contact 0202-500-500, 0202-500-500. Doxa Open University, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Fashion is the armor to exhibit the raw look and feel of everyday life. At Mary Darcy Fashion School, we understand fashion trends that warrant your inner and outer satisfaction. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside.
Talk of men top and down, kaftan, political suit, jumpsuit, slit and cover, wedding gown, beads making.
In a world full of trends, I always want to remain classy. For Mary Darcy Fashion Services, call us on 0302 984 827 or 0249 752272. Locate us at Block Factory of Malam Kaswa Highway.
Email us at marydarcygh@gmail.com and follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Mary.
My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, your co-host. I'm here with Naya, the main host. And this is Media Kidz reality show. Time to award some of our contestants. Nana, I'm sure you're ready. Yes, absolutely. This week is week 9. Yes, we've done it from week 1 till week 9. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are doing 14. On the 15th edition, we'll be at the National Theatre or the AICC for the grand finale. I hope you are getting ready for it. Yes. No, I can't feel the vibe. I hope you are getting ready for it. Yes. Now, what awards do you have?
I have the best radio show host for episode 8 and for Pro 1. And it goes to Ivan.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ivan wins it. We call upon our distinguished judge, Dr. Kukubani, to join us on stage to do the presentation. Please welcome him with a round of applause. Left to you, great, right. Please, a round of applause. Thank you. Congratulations. Doc, please hold on. We'll go to our next Pro 2, Media Professional 2. And which category is this?
Still radio show host.
Still radio show host. And who wins it?
Hannabelle.
Hannabelle, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Hannabelle. Congratulations, Hannabelle. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Hannabelle. We go to the category of public speaking, and this is Media Professional 1, Pro 1. Who wins it?
Panel.
Panel! Oh my goodness. Please keep clapping until she gets here. Congratulations, Panel. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Panel. Best public speaker for the public speaking category, episode 7, and this is Pro 2. Goes to
Leslie.
Leslie wins this time around. Congratulations, Leslie. Politician not winning. Congratulations. Please give it up for Leslie. Thank you very much. We call upon our next distinguished judge, Judge Jovita. Oh my goodness. Is that working for you, eh? Is the name for me?
Is that working for me?
All right. Our next award goes to who?
Today's category, TV show hosting, and it goes, Pro 1 goes to Nanda.
Nanda wins it for Pro 1. Please keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Wow. Congratulations, Nanda. Please give it up for Nanda one more time. And then Nanda, dear about channel, so dear Baba. Nana, let's do Pro 2. Today's category TV show hosting, category episode 9, Professional 2.
Zelma.
Zelma! Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Zelma. So, her name is Zanaya. Yeah, so Zelma, Zanaya is the same thing. Please, give it up for Zelma. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, time to evict. The sad moment has dawned upon us, and it's time to let some of the kids go home. Because you are not voting, and some of them are not performing. Of course, judges have some 40%, and public vote, some 60%. Public vote can decide because it's heavy, 60. Nonetheless, we are here with, how many are we doing today, Nana?
8.
Like Leslie's question, eh? 6 in 1. Are we doing 6 in 1? All right. So just a breather to say a big thank you to our proud sponsors, Agyapong Publications. Thank you for honoring and sponsoring this very educative program on earth and talent in the media perspective. Call Agyapong Publication 050-823-0188. Again, 050-823-0188. Please, just no. That's a big thank you to Mr. Kandi Ghana for a variety of toffees that will give you healthy living. Doc, you're here.
Yes. Parents, please understand that these are in sections. The category certificates we give are in sections. It doesn't mean the child did not do well. Those who have the first sections, you will see them not in the second sections. So we have a lot of sections to come. All right? When you are at school, you are part of the first 10. This is what the way we want to do it. If you're part of the first 10, still the first person is first. Okay? There's coming a time we'll give awards to all participants, so you don't need to have issues with that. Am I making sense to you? But this is just to keep somebody to let me also try hard and get one. But we will we will award all participants. Okay? However, certificate of participation. Yes. However, if you are not called, it doesn't mean you are an outcast. Some people will shoot me because it doesn't mean that. We had the choice not to do this, but it's to keep the competition going. Keep them up. Next section, you'll see that they drop into the pool of selection. But keep them up, and please let them keep learning and studying at home. Okay? Good. Thank you.
Doc, before you go, there was a question about how they select topics for presentation.
Yes.
That can affect their awards in terms of marks.
How they select the topics.
Absolutely.
I think their learning coaches help them to select the topics.
Well, something that has to do with if 4 people or 5 people have chosen a certain topic, you do not have to add up to the 6th person, okay? So the 6th person would have to choose another topic. So if you refuse and you go ahead and pick that topic and do a presentation on it.
I've not heard that. So you want to repeat?
No, I think Kofi did just.
Absolutely. So what we are saying is that when the topics are displayed on the platform, the WhatsApp platform, and you choose your topic, on a particular topic, we are allowing 4
4 or 5 contestants to go for
to
that
select
topic.
So if you are the 6th person, we would advise you choose other. There are about 5 topics. So you choose other
topic.
unchosen topic.
So what was the question?
Now, if you refuse and you go ahead to choose the same topic, we're advising you not to. It will attract some marks. We will deduct some marks from it.
Like we would take marks of you? Is that the person's question?
Absolutely. The key thing is that.
They are asking whether we take marks if you refuse and choose the same question, no?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, let me repeat. So are you asking a question that if they told you that this section is full, so go to the next section, and then you rebel and choose the same section, do we deduct marks? We don't go that low, but normally we won't allow you to work with that topic. It has nothing to do with marks, but we won't allow you. Are you clear? That's not Mark's issue. We will not allow you because the idea is that you should be versatile. You are learning. Am I making sense to you? If you only choose what you are comfortable with, how will you progress in life? You have to teach the children to encourage new challenges. If a child is already good at ampe and you want them to do ampe, you are not helping them. Let them do handball a bit to have variety. That's why we give a number for a topic. If it's gone, it's gone. But prove that you're good. Choose the other one and steady and come and deliver.
So just to be clear, we don't take mask.
Is that good? Is that another question?
I think we are fine.
It's okay.
We don't deduct.
You can ask. No, it's fine, it's fine.
No, sir, it's fine.
No, it's for them, it's not for us.
Yes, just to be clear.
Someone asked you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so clarify.
Yeah.
We are off air, so we're good.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Are you fine?
Yeah.
Are you fine?
But I must say we are on air on all streaming platforms like YouTube and Facebook, etc.
So should I go?
Yes, please, you can. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for Dog. I must say we have spent some 3 hours or so on live television on NET2 TV, and we would have to. Our usual time is 2 hours. Today we did about 3 or a little bit more than 3 hours. So we are live on all social media platforms, especially Facebook and YouTube, and we are about to do the eviction.
Pim, pim, pim. Sound engineer, I did pepe pim. You didn't give me pepe pim. Time. The waited time is here. Say you know train eviction. Tiaba. Last week I said Kofi would do it. Time no soon, no. Osinaya. Just a minute menye e was. So it's time for eviction. We are evicting 9 contestants today. 9 contestants are
we don't do it regular. You know that. So when we say we are about doing it, then we are killing you.
Huge. But 8 will go home today because Shalom opted out due to personal reasons. So Shalom is out already. So we are taking 8 out today. Contestants, you join me if you hear your name.
Those who are on the verge of going home, please, you know yourselves. Kindly walk up here. Are you going to mention their names?
Yes, I'll mention
Please
them.
go ahead. Name number 1.
Nicole Fafali.
Fafali, you have not been so good. Your vote is not coming. We are sorry.
Nicole Fafali.
Nicole, welcome.
Brian.
Brian.
Ryan. Not Roy. Ryan.
Yeah, Brian. Oma.
Ryan is not here. We have Emmanuel. Emmanuel is also not here.
All right.
We have Curtis, and Curtis is also not here.
3 people. I sack myself.
So Ryan Emmanuel Curtis, I'm sorry to announce that stay where you are.
Don't come.
Next week, we are not working with you. So Ryan, Emmanuel and Curtis evicted from Media Kidz reality show season 2.
Wow.
Nicole.
You are safe.
Per judge's score, your vote, audience fans, and everything.
You're safe.
I am also sorry to announce to you that this...
Are you scaring us?
This is the end. This is the end of I Am Shashia for Nicole Fafali.
Ah.
Yes. Nicole, you made it. Give me a hug before you go. I did well. Well done. See you next week. And of applause for Nicole as she leaves. All of them. Beauty.
Beauty, could you please join us on stage?
Please be fast for us. Time is not on our side. Beauty. Hannibal.
Hannibal,
and
please join
David.
us. Dave, please join us. Quick.
Beauty, Hannibal, David.
Oh, David, you are in it again?
Join us here. Be here. As a form one logo like. Okay. A hand of applause for our contestants. They did very, very, very well. Today is season 9. From season 1, episode 1 rather, to episode 9. It's not easy. They made it here. So please give them applause. They did very, very,
please
very well.
Give it up.
David. Dave, you good?
Yes, please.
Beauty, you good? Annabelle, you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Beauty and Hannibal. David, go backstage.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Dave is saved. The Rasta boy.
With a heavy heart, I am sorry to announce to you that Beauty and Hannibal, this is the end of the road for you on Media Kidz reality show season 2. Thank you.
It's getting interesting.
Ohima.
I didn't hear you more.
Ohima. Malvin. Ivan. Adam. Our chief judge wants to cry. Ohima, Malvin, Ivan. Ivan, you're not Jawa then. Hey. And Adam. Hey, Malvin. What's the head? Okay, so I have Ohima, Malvin, Ivan, and Adam. Per judges score, public votes, and their performance, everything they did here. Ghana said, I should tell you, well done. Go backstage. Ivan, you are going to cry. A big boy like you. Who does that? Don't cry. Go back. Akosia Ghana.
Ish.
Christiana. And Michelle.
Christiana again.
Akosia Ghana. Christiana,
so what happened?
and Michelle. Kofu Beriana.
No, me yet.
Sound engineer, help me. But I'm Akufo-Addo, you did very well. Christiana did extremely well. And Michelle, you did super duper wow from Dr. Baini. But my hands are tied. This is the end of the road for Akufo-Addo, Christiana, and Michelle on Media Kidz reality show season 2.
Wow.
Thank you. A hand of applause.
Hey.
Yes, well done. Applaud them, please. They did very, very well. Hey, Oma Jansen Bonashemi. Oma Jansen Bonashemi. Me pa chamo mo musam am I a contestant now mo kofi eneno. Yes. On that note, Kofi Ankwa.
Don't on that note me.
Please, I beg. You can't leave me by myself, I beg you.
I feel like crying.
Don't cry. Me, myself, I've cried already.
Charlie. It's sad.
Yes.
Very, very sad one.
So we'll be here next week. A very big thank you to our judges, to our guests, to you who watched us at home, to our production team, to our studio audience. We say a very big thank you to you. My name is Naya, and I was here with Kofi Asante Mensah.
I'm sad. I can't sign out properly. Yeah.
Until then, all of me loves all
She's
of
a strong
you.
woman. All right. Please, we'll meet next week. God bless you and stay safe. The chameleon changes color to match the earth, but the earth never changes color. Stay blessed.